A very cheerful morning to my lovely Pathans. This is your science class and I, Sonam Gupta, is your science teacher. Children, you all love to make friends and you enjoy a lot in your peer group. But have you ever thought who are your green friends? True friends that is given by nature and they help us to live a life. Any guesses? Let me give you some hints. They are green in color, they give us many things, and because of them only, life is possible. Yes, you are correct. They are plants. Plants are our true friends which are given by nature. They used to give us many things. And our chapter 3 plants deals with the same. So today we are going to study about parts of plants and how do they prepare their food. Students, as you can see that this is the diagram of parts of a plant. So from here we can easily identify each part of the plant. So this is the first part of the plant which is known as roots. Roots used to grow in the soil. Then this part is known as stem. These are the leaves of the plants. This part is known as flower and this is known as the bud. Students, as we also have different body parts and each part has specific function, in the same manner a plant also have many different parts and each part has their own equal importance because each part is made for different functions. Their functions can be different but their importance is same. And this whole structure is divided into two systems also. One is root system and one is shoot system. The system of the plant which works below the soil, which we cannot see, is known as root system, and the system of the plant which works above the soil, which is visible to us all, is known as shoot system. Before going to read the chapter, here I want to explain you first how do plants prepare their food. Plants need sunlight, air and water to prepare their food. As we know, sun is the only source of heat and light on earth. So plants also get sunlight from sun. We know beta that sun is the only source of heat and light on earth and we all get sunlight from the sun only. So in the same manner, plants also get sunlight from the sun only. Now, how many of you used to water the plants? I think all of you must have watered the plants and you have seen your parents, your grandparents and gardeners many times they used to water the plants. As we used to water the plants, so the roots and other parts of plants absorb water and use it for making their food. Plants used to depend on water also for making their food. We can water the plants. Plants used to get water from us and plants used to get water from natural sources also. Like whensoever rainfall is there, so plants used to receive water from rain also. Now, next requirement of plants for making their food is air. Now, air is a mixture of gases. See beta, air is a mixture of gases and many gases are present in air like oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen and many other gases are present in air. Among those gases, plants need carbon dioxide to make their food and they take it from the air as we exhale carbon dioxide when we breathe. We need oxygen to inhale and we exhale carbon dioxide and plants need carbon dioxide to make their food. So the process by which plants make their food with the help of sunlight, air and water is known as photosynthesis. Like the process by which we used to make our food is known as cooking, because we used to cook the food, but plants used to synthesize their food. So the process by which they used to make their food is known as photosynthesis. This is your chapter 3, plants, in your book. Let's take a reading. Plants are living organisms. Yes, plants inhale carbon dioxide and exhale oxygen. So plants are living organism. Plants used to grow. We used to sow the saplings in the soil, and later on it get turned a plant, and later on it gets turned into a big tree also. So plants are living organisms, but they are fixed to the soil. Yes, this is the only difference present in plant and other living beings, that plant cannot move. They are fixed to the soil, as other living beings can move. Plants also have many body parts. As I have shown you all the body parts of the plants, there are different kinds of plants. Yes, all the human beings are not same, all the animals are not same. In the same manner, all the plants are also not same. There are many different kinds of plants. These plants differ in height, structure and looks. बेटा देखो, हम सब भी एक जैसे नहीं दिखते, हमारे लुक्स एक जैसे नहीं होते, हमारी हाइट एक जैसी नहीं होती, हमारा बॉडी स्ट्रक्चर एक जैसा नहीं होता. In the same manner, plants also differ in these things. Most of the plants grow in soil. Hence, we can divide the body of a plant into two main parts, root and shoot. The part of a plant in the air or above the ground is called the shoot. Yes, the part of the plant which is visible to us and which works above the ground, above the soil, is known as shoot. And the part of a plant in the soil or below the ground is called root, which is invisible. We can't see the roots of the plant. This is known as root system. Similarly, the different parts of a plant perform different functions. See beta, we also have different body parts. We have hands, we have legs. Hands we use for write, legs we use to walk, mouth we use to chew, to speak. So each body part has different functions. In the same manner, different parts of a plant perform different functions. Each plant has an important task to do in the life of the plant, but each part of the plant is equally important. Why? Because they perform their individual task, and the task of each part of the plant is equally important. Now, one question is here for you. Do you know what are minerals? Now, here we will study what are minerals. Substances present in the soil that the plant takes in to stay healthy are known as minerals. You must have heard this healthy word before many times. I think your mother used to say, na, you always used to eat healthy foods. We do not used to eat junk food. हमें healthy food खाना चाहिए. क्यों खाना चाहिए? क्योंकि healthy food से हमें proper nutrients मिलते हैं, हमारी health अच्छी रहती है. In the same manner, plants also require minerals to stay healthy. And from where they get these minerals? Yes, they get these minerals from the soil only. Roots fix the plant to the soil, and shoot contains stem which bears fruit, flowers and buds. Here you can see again in the diagram beta. See, these roots are get fixed in the soil, and stem used to have all the other parts, like leaves are on the stem, flowers are on the stem, birds are on the stem, fruits are also used to be on the stem. So why all plants look so different? Even their roots differ a lot. Here is a question.
Why all plants look so different? Yes, they look very different, but the functions are almost same. I will explain you in detail. So here the boy is giving the answer to the question of the girl. Yes, they look very different, as we human beings also look very different from each other, but we also used to do many things in the same manner, and each of our body part used to work in the same manner. Now here we will study about the parts of the plants and their functioning. First part of the plant is root. The part of the plant which remains under the ground is called the root. Beta, this is the important thing, that root is that part of the plant which works under the ground. If I'll ask you a question, which part of the plant works under the ground, then the answer will be root. Now, what are the functions of roots? It holds the plant firmly to the soil. Firmly, yes, it holds the plant firmly to the soil so that it cannot move when winds will be heavier. It helps to take up water and minerals from the soil. Yes, roots used to take up all the minerals and water from the soil, and then stem used to transport all these minerals and water to the rest part of the plant. Some roots store the food and are used for eating. Yes, we used to eat some of the roots of the plant, because some roots store the food and they are used for eating, like we used to eat radish, carrot and many more. Now we are having types of roots also. All the roots are not same. Mainly the roots are being divided into two types. One is fibrous roots and one is tap roots. Roots are basically divided into two types, fibrous roots and tap roots. Now beta, first of all we will go for the diagram. This is the diagram of fibrous root and this is the diagram of tap root. From here you can differentiate. See, by seeing the diagrams you can differentiate that fibrous roots are wider and tap root is a little bit narrow. There is one root and then many roots used to grow. But in fibrous roots, all the roots used to grow together. So, fibrous root system, when several tiny roots grow from the end of the stem, it is called fibrous root system. Yes, as we can see in the diagram also, when many roots used to grow by the end of the stem, these type of roots are known as fibrous root system. Examples: wheat and rice. Now next is taproot system. When a single main root grows from the end of stem and many small roots grow from it, it is called a taproot system. See beta, as you can see in the diagram also, a single root used to grow from the end of the stem and after that many roots used to grow. So this type of root system is known as taproot system, and examples of taproot system are cotton and mustard. So we have mainly two types of root system: fibrous root system and taproot system.
Dear students, today we have studied parts of plants and how do they prepare their food. So your homework is to read page number 26 and 27 of your book. Thank you so much.